Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I'm bringing you a new werewolf deck, a new Gruul werewolves deck. My god, is it powerful! We're talking turn 4 kills, turn 5 kills. I mean, you have to curve out just right, but the potential is insane. The new werewolves we have are ridiculous. And would you like to do 30, 40, 50 damage with one spell to your opponent's face? Or just mix it up however you want? There's a combo in here with one of the new werewolves where you can just do an insane amount of damage. And there's another crazy combo we're going to talk about where you can cast out basically your whole hand depending on which mana you have, but 3-4 creatures and have it turn to night for you. Yes, it is ridiculous. The combos in this deck are wildly out of control. It's so powerful. It's such a fun deck. Our new werewolves from Crimson Vow are so good. But before we get into the deck tech, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm putting these new original decks out every single day. I'm working hard for you. Today's a Sunday, so anything you can do to help the channel by liking, by subscribing, it's greatly appreciated. And just so you know, the number one thing you can do is anytime you see a notification from me, click on that notification and then watch as much of the video as you can. That is the number one thing that helps me. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the deck tech. Let's get to the good stuff here. So our first new card, we've got an Ascendant Packleader, 1-drop. Ascendant Packleader enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it if you control a permanent with mana value 4 or greater. Usually ends up being a 3/2 or a 4/3, but pretty good for a 1-drop. And then it can also get buffed up as you get into the later game. So it's a 1-drop that scales very nice. 4 Blizzard Brawls, crowd control. 4 Jaspera Sentinels, that's for ramp. Then we've got a Werewolf Packleader here. Everybody knows that. Mono Green's favorite card. We get a little card draw, get powered up. Kessig Naturalist, pretty good here. On the night side, it's really nice you have a couple of these out. Your whole board gets really strong. And it's actually, like I said, it's super easy for us to get to the night side and keep it on the night side and put the pressure on our opponent. So this helps us ramp up and get to our number one combo, which is to have a Howlpack Piper on turn 3. If you can do that on turn 4, you can double cast and turn it to night. Yes, ridiculous. Think about this. So Howlpack Piper, and she's playing a stick, by the way. This is so bizarre. I don't know about the art on this. So turn 3, Howlpack Piper. Turn 2, 2 Volatile Arsonist casted. You get in for 10 damage right there. You can even attack with the Howlpack Piper that turn for 12 damage, plus whatever else you've got out. If you've got a couple pack leaders, something like that, you can get in a turn 4 kill. And you're going to have so much power on the board. Your opponent is almost never going to be able to wipe you at that point. And then it turns to night because when you're casting from the Howlpack Piper, it's not actually a cast. First, it can't be countered, so let's go through it. Then, for 1 mana and a green, you can put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's a wolf or a werewolf, untap Howlpack Piper and do it again. So for 4 mana on turn 4, you cast 2 of these Volatile Arsonists. Turn 5, you've got 2 Dire Strain Anarchists out, and you've got a Wildsong Howler, so you start drawing cards as well. And that's really before this werewolf deck had a problem. If your Tovolars got killed, you ran out of gas so fast. Now you've got multiple ways of drawing cards and putting huge pressure on your opponents. Like, that is an insane amount of pressure. I don't think there's anything else that curves out harder by turn 4 than that exact combo right there. Okay, let's get back to it in order. Reckless Stormseeker, so good to cast these out of your hand with something else and give it haste. I mean, you can chuck down a Tovolar's Huntmaster and a Reckless Stormseeker for 4 with the Howlpack, and then you get to attack that turn with the Tovolar's Huntmaster. And it always stays night when you use this Howlpack Piper. It's ridiculous. Next, we have our good old Tovolar. Let's draw a bunch of cards. on the night side, so good, right? You can pump up a werewolf, you can give it trample, you can draw, you're gonna, sometimes you're getting 3, 4 cards with this. Huge advantage. And here's my favorite werewolf from the new set. We've got the Ill-Tempered Loner. For 2 red and 2 colorless, whenever Ill-Tempered Loner is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. This is going to make your opponent's life a nightmare. One, when they chump block it, you still get damage through. They block it with a 2/2, you still get 2 damage through. That is very good. That's 67% of the damage you would have got through. Then you can pump it up, right? You can make it really tough, and which is going to cause problems as well. And then so night side, Howlpack Avenger, and the art on this one is dope, by the way. I love this one. Anyways, whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, Howlpack Avenger deals that much damage to any target. So let's say you have 4 or 5 creatures and you've got 2 Ill-Tempered Loners out. Then you cast a Burn Down the House, and Burn Down the House deals 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So each of these guys procs, and so you've got 5, right? You've got 5 creatures out and 2 of these guys. That's 50 damage to the face. Each of these guys dishing out 25 damage. That is insane. This is going to be a thing. I don't see other people talking about this. I see other werewolf decks being made out here that don't even have the Ill-Tempered Loner. I think that's crazy. This is ridiculous. I should probably have 2 Burn Down the House. This deck is about 90% of the way to where it needs to be, even though it's still crushing. I still think there's a couple more tweaks. I will be redoing this deck in the next week or so because I don't want to wait too long. But I really think this deck can go very, very hard, very fast. And I think it actually has some resiliency because you can draw cards more than one way, and, removing Battle of Frost and Fire, right? You have these guys out, they can't Battle of Frost and Fire you. You'll kill them. And it takes out Burn Down the House. So we've still got all of our regular board wipes like Blood on the Snow and stuff like that. But man, with the card draw and removing some board wipe, pretty good resiliency. I do have 1 Arlinn, the Pack's Hope, in here. Not bad. I don't know if it really works though. I just wanted a Planeswalker. I mean, having a non-creature is sometimes good. And then we've got our Volatile Arsonist, which is so good because, once you turn it to night, you're doing 7 damage, right? When you attack. Pretty good to just pop off out of nowhere when you've got the Howlpack Piper, or even when you're just, at 4 or 5 mana, right? Like if you have a Jaspera out, you can tap another creature and, even just cast this on turn 4. And that's a very, very good advantage. I don't know if it's better than a Goldspan, but I think in this deck, of course, it makes more sense because of the Howlpack Pipers and just all the synergies with Tovolar and stuff like that. But man, I don't think it's that far off. In overall power, of course, I think it's a little bit lower than Goldspan, but the menace and the haste and the 2 damage to each of up to 1 target on this night side, you can really affect the opponent's board when you attack as well, right? You take out something that's really annoying that's a 2/2 as well, that they would never block with, and they're just keeping it on the side. And so very good. And then I've got Avabruck in here. So she can give herself hexproof and give out counters. And then on the night side, she gives hexproof to every flippin' permanent. And at the beginning of combat, you get 2+1/+1 counters on every creature. It can snowball pretty crazy. And I've got 2 Tovolar's Huntmasters in here. And I don't know which is better. Tovolar's quite a bit tougher on the day side, and you get 2 tokens that come into play. So it's pretty good. So I'm a little bit torn on this one. I think at some point I'm going to need to choose between the 2 of them and decide which is actually better. So make sure you comment. Let me know what you think. Is it Avabruck or is it Tovolar's? Which makes more sense? Right now I'm playing this. I feel like this creates a little bit more instant advantage, but this I think probably outvalues it after 2 turns, especially as long as you can get it to night. And I mean, it makes life pretty difficult for anybody that's using single target kill spells, right? Then we've got 24 total lands, only 2 of the tap lands. I've got the Snowlands in here because of the Blizzard Brawl. I think we have to have these in here. And so then I've got the Faceless Havens as well. I think you don't want any more than 2 tap lands. That's why I didn't add the Hydra, because I think it just becomes more difficult with the Blizzard Brawl. I'd rather just have 2 Faceless Havens and go with it. Let me know what you think about that. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Special thank you to my subscribers. I am thankful. The games were so fun today. Make sure you watch all the way through. This deck just goes off. It is wildly out of control, and I had a great time. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, we're on the play. Good end. Good enough. What do we do first? Jaspera or Ascendant Packleader? Jaspera allows us to ramp. I think we go Jaspera first. Yeah, it's a couple damage less, but whatever. Better to get ramped up, I think. Yeah, we can't actually cast anything yet, but... see what they got. Snow-covered mountain. Second one. Dragon's Fire. Okay. If we could only just get an actual card to cast here. Like any one of the 40 cards in here that are... yeah, there you go. Okay. See if they have another Dragon's Fire. Of course. 2 of 4 Dragon Fires right off the bat. Okay, we get a Volatile Arsonist. Hey, at least they're having mana problems. There we go. It's going to happen pretty fast. 7-point play. They had mana problems. And they scoop. The deck hits pretty hard. Okay. An absolute disaster of a hand. Not one of my 8-1 drops. A bunch of garbage, not a mountain. This day is pissing me off big time. Like it is. I have gotten so many draws like that today. It is friggin' crazy. Okay, Jaspera first. I'm getting cranky today. Getting very cranky today. Too much of that has happened today. I should really calm down. But sometimes in Magic, you just go on these runs where nothing works. And it's like, what is happening right now? Why is this happening to me? Okay, double Ascendant Packleaders. To put a huge hurt on these guys. Dancing Sword, it's probably some sort of equipment deck, right? Usually they don't have a lot of board wipes and stuff in there, so this is a pretty whack start. What do you do? At least we have some damage on board, I guess. The igneous one. That's kind of a pain. Okay, so I think we actually go Highland, tap, and then go like this. Yeah. Get the Volatile Arsonist going next turn here. The Volatile Arsonist is going to make everybody's life except mine difficult. Is it better than a gold span in this deck? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. It feels quite powerful at certain times because if it's night and you cast it, gold span gets 4 in, Lots of times you're getting 7 in. Sometimes you can kill, you know, a creature that's a pain, different stuff like that, right? What is this deck? Portable hole now? Fireblade Charger. Okay. It's an equip 1. Okay, so they become a 3/2. They do 3 damage to us. All right. Okay, so we go like this. It's unfortunate we don't. It got to a 3/2 there. Yeah, it becomes a. Up to 1 creature, a no. 1 player, and no planeswalkers. Pretty good, though. And if they no spell, we get to go 5/5 and 2 damage to it. See what they have. It's definitely out of range of an Igneous. Seems like a weird, I don't know. Igneous in this kind of deck is a little weird, but like not very often do you play stuff like Fireblade Charger and Portable Hole and Igneous and to go get an Environmental Sciences. I don't know. It doesn't really seem to fit in with the theme. Environmental Science is much better for a control deck. Yeah, now they're in a bit of a tough spot. We're in a pretty precarious spot ourselves. Yeah, there was that other Igneous. They can't block our Volatile Arsonist. They get us to 14. So, what do we want to do? Do we want them to kill the Sentinel? I kind of want to make it go to night first, right? I want to keep a blocker up. And if we no spell, we go to night. Now they have to try and double spell. And it's going to be possible if but they have to go double Environmental Sciences to do it. Which puts them in a bad spot right now. They may have something else too, but they can't go Environmental Sciences and then do an Igneous or anything like that, right? Yeah. No. No. We're still okay. We'll hold the Jaspera back for any sort of surprise here. We're still at 11. They're going to be down to 2. And we will not kill the Fireblade Charger. So they're at 4 now once we do 7. Still not enough. And if they're paying attention to day-night, they should definitely try and double spell here or they're crazy. There you go. Okay, we get Arlinn Pack's Hope, which means we're going to play it, right? We can create some wolf tokens here.
I fight for humans and werewolves alike.
I think I want to... Do I want to kill this Fireblade Charger? Attack with both of these. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. I still think I want to save it in case they can play something else, right? See what they do here. In case they get a blocker or something, they can't play their Faceless Haven because they're just playing random lands. They've got a lot, probably too much land in here for snow covered.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Okay. I don't know if that saves you. Got quite a bit on board here. The Hobgoblin Bandit Lord, and there we go. That's the perfect thing to do. Because now we'll just kill the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord with a Blizzard Brawl. I guess they can trade. No, they can't trade. They're dead. It is a menace. Yep. They're dead. We kill the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. We get in for 5 with the Volatile Arsonist and minimum 8 after that. Come on. You have 1 colorless mana. What do you think you're going to do? You can't attack. I have lethal on board. And you did. Scoop. See ya. Okay. I think we can work with it. It's not ideal, but I think it is workable. We go Ascendant Packleader to Werewolf Packleader. There's our second green, yeah. If we get the green is what I was about to say. Otherwise, we have to go Kessig Naturalist. Oh, this is good. Okay, so yeah, we go Werewolf Packleader. I think we're going to start trading here. Keep them on the defensive. We can go double Packleader next turn too if we want. Or we can go Kessig and Ascendant. That's probably what we want to do. They get a Kazandu. They don't level up the Ranger class. We go Faceless Haven. No, we don't. Unfortunate that we haven't been able to get it out. But I think Kessig to Ascendant is better than Faceless Haven. Right? Yeah, no attacks at this point. They will trade the Kazandu, but I think we want a little card draw here, right? It's better just to wait. They get a 5/5. If they attack, we'll just take it. They level up Ranger class. Wow, really? With 4 mana in this situation? It's not terrible. I guess they have a Blizzard Brawl they want to do here. They're looking at the Kessig Naturalist. I would guess they have a Blizzard Brawl here. Can the Gruul Werewolves deck take on mono green? That is the question. Yeah, there's their Blizzard Brawl. I think taking 6 here is fine. What are they doing? Okay. 9 is a lot, but I want to draw the card. They only have 3 cards left. We have another Ascendant Packleader. We have a Faceless Haven. So what we do here is we go Packleader. Let's attack first. There's a burn down the house. Okay. Tie ball game. Let's go Packleader. We don't want to sacrifice the land. So we're not going to keep that back as a blocker. Yeah. Totally fine. Okay. Okay, they're getting way overly aggressive here. Okay, so let's hold on here. They have 2 blockers, right? If we attack, we could play burn down the house next turn. That's 3, 6. We have 3 pack leaders, so that's 6. Would they all get pumped up? Yeah, they would. They would all be 3/2s, so we would have 4 3/2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 12. They can block 2. So we get 6 in, we get 9 in. And we keep a few blockers back. It's really close, but I think this is a little bit less risky. I don't want to get down to 3. So we burn down the house, right? But we actually play it for the little guys. And we attack. Pump up our pack leaders here. We go attack, attack, attack right there. And maybe one more, but I think it's too risky to go one more. Yeah, that's good. They trade, they take 3. We have 3 little burners, so we can get them down to 5 if we block. They old growth troll. So, okay. Yeah, we block 1 and 2 right here. And we do 2 to their face. Or 1. I think we got him here, right? So Volatile Arsonist, they attack, cannot block, don't have that. And we do 6 guaranteed, right? Unless they have they can fight spell it, I guess. But we're gonna all attack here. Target 1 creature, sure. Target 1 player. No planeswalkers. Can't block this guy. And you're in pretty big trouble here. You don't have the Faceless Haven. Sorry. Okay, we are on the play. Just a super rando hand, but okay. We can make it work. It's awkward, but I think we can get there. Question is, do I go Highland Forest first? Yeah, because guaranteed I'll have a better turn too. Okay, it would have all been fine, but still, we're going to go Werewolf first. Jaspera next turn for, Howlpack after. If you know you're going to hit the land drop, a bit different, but do a double Jasperas here. Get a Howlpack Piper, but we have nothing useful to do it with. They put a counter on the throne of McKindy. Only to cast kicked spells. I feel like I'm going to be against a very non-standard deck here. If it was kicked, kicker 3. And we have a roost of drakes. Okay, we got some interesting things going on here. Jaspera, right? And then yeah, we can't get to 4 if we do that. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, we attack again. Man, it sure would be nice to get a Tovolar or something. I've got Tovolar's Packleader. Whatever the heck it is. There's a lot of potential in here once I've got the Howlpack Piper out. But instead, I've got 3 Jaspera friggin' Sentinels. Okay, we got a roost. Okay. Okay, into the royal kicked. Interesting. They get a Howlpack Piper out there. So what do we do here? I can't get to the Volatile Arsonist yet, right? Kind of painful. So let's Jaspera. I kind of want to Howlpack again, right? Isn't that what I want to do? Blizzard Brawl and attacking gets me to 6. And then I could play a Jaspera and get a Volatile Arsonist out next. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's better. Another 3 Jasperas, 3 Howlpack Pipers, right? Come on. I still think it's the best way. We just need a land. The land to get to the Volatile Arsonist. We can still get a Howlpack out. But 2 shots at a land. Pretty good chances. And if we do get the land here, we get a massive power curve over where we were before. But this is just flipping ridiculous. The shuffler has been so annoying today. Like, I'm telling you, it's been a day where I have not enjoyed Magic that much. I tested this in the play queue and it was just the most idiotic things happening. You can't even believe it. Okay, so we get a Volatile Arsonist. We attack. They have to triple block it, right? They can sacrifice Asika's Chariot. Or is it better to go Howlpack here and surprise with the Arsonist? Because it's easier to flip tonight. Yeah. I think we maybe just go slightly wide here. This is a super random deck. So far, because of our insane draw, though, they've, you know, they've been able to get to where they need to. This is like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They have this. Add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, they got a lot going on. We're in pretty big trouble now here. Pretty big trouble just due to this insane curve out. Like, this doesn't even make sense. What we really need is a couple Volatile Arsonists, and then we get it today. Yeah, these guys are a little 2/2 flyers. So, do we sacrifice here? I think we do. It slows them down substantially. Okay, so can I get... I can definitely get a Volatile Arsonist in without paying, right? So let's go like this. If only I didn't have 3 of these guys right now, you know? I don't know if attacking gets us anywhere. We're going to have to try and go wide, and it is going to go to night here, right? That's the amazing thing about the Howlpack Piper is that, yeah, we get to draw here too. So we get a Tovolar's Huntmaster, yep. And then a Reckless Stormseeker, yep. It's going to be a race. But we can, if we can get it going here, if we can survive long enough, we can summon a massive, what was that? Oh, they play another chariot. This deck. If I had gotten anything in any reasonable amount of distribution instead of 3 Jasperas and 3 Howls, Wildsong Howlers or Howlpack Pipers, this game would have been over ages ago. Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward, right? We have to. We can tap something now. Okay, so we get a Blizzard Brawl. We can no spell again, but not if we use the Blizzard Brawl. But we can get to 7/7 with Tovolar. If we go to night, right? Okay. And then we Howlpack Piper again, right? We get a Reckless Stormseeker out. Okay. If we Blizzard Brawl, it does not go to night. So I'm a little concerned about that. I think I'd actually rather use this again. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And now we no spell tonight. So, do we attack? No. Doesn't really matter. We're not, I don't think we're going to attack here, right? Do we want to sacrifice the Tovolar's Huntmaster? No. We don't. Because we're going to save it. I guess we're taking the Avabruck. And we're taking... yeah, Tovolar. And we're taking... Tovolar? Or Ill-Tempered. Another Tovolar. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have so much power right now. I guess getting these, if you can stay alive long enough, is really big because that's some serious card advantage right now. Whew, that's pretty good right now, too. Look, this is quite the game. Okay. So they have 12 in the air right now. They've got a couple 11/11s. They've got 4 4/4s. Oh, this is crazy. So they have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7. But if they tap out, yeah. And they tap one of their flyers. Really? Why would they do that? I'm very confused right now. What an interesting game. Even if I lose, I think it really illustrates what you can do with this deck. Couple of 12/12s. Okay, what actually makes sense here? They don't get any more counters, right? I think Dire Strain Anarchist. I think we should kill here, right? This goes here. And this is flying. Yeah. Still night. Okay, so now we just get crazy town, right? Now we just get crazy. Can we kill? Ill-tempered loner can get super powered up. Tovolar's hunt or attacks. We get a lot of tokens here. They do have 12 in the air right now, so we have to be really careful of that. So we got to Blizzard Brawl one of those little guys so that we can stay alive. So first, okay, let's go Wildsong here. Oh, we can't bring things in. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so they have 4, 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3. So Ill-Tempered Loner is good. Blizzard Brawl is good. I think we have to kind of go for it here, right? I'm going to take my time on this one. Tovolar gets us a lot of cards. Huntmaster, we cannot do. We can if we go with the Jaspera, but we have to tap. They are going to have 6, 8. They're going to be able to kill a lot of things here. Tovolar gets us cards, but doesn't get us anywhere. I think Ill-Tempered Loner is better. Yeah. I think we have to go for it here, right? So they have 4, 6 creatures. They have to put 2 on the Dire Strain Anarchist. Let's Blizzard Brawl 1. Let's Blizzard Brawl the Howlpack Avenger. Yeah. Right here. Yep. Right here. And you did. Up to 1 target creature. Okay, sure, here. 1 target player. 1 planeswalker. You did. That is a nasty board. These guys are insane. These guys are absolutely insane. Like I guess they aren't reading them because they're 100% guaranteed dead here, right? The deck can go snowball. Good game. Woo! Alrighty then. Okay. This is useless. I have to mulligan this. This is like the last game where I just got a bunch of Howlpack Pipers. I mean, I ended up winning, but it was still just an idiotic draw. This is no better. Can I just get 1 drop? Maybe 1 2 drop? Like some sort of curve. Do I keep it is the question. I can't go to less cards. There's not enough card draw in here. to get going, and I don't have a Tovolar, so we're gonna go one Volatile. One Volatile goes, and we go green first to hopefully luck out and curve into it. Okay, there's a 1-drop. I mean, there is 8 1-drops in here, so I should, like, statistically be getting 1 in 8 cards. Luminarch right off the bat. Okay. Red, no good. They're definitely never trading here. Not ever, for any reason. And there's no reason to hang back, because they just put a counter on the Luminarch. It goes to 3-3, and we get nothing accomplished with the block except, you know, missing out. Okay, they're curving out pretty good here. They have 3 cards left in hand already. Can be pretty bad for us if we don't start getting some mana here. Reckless Stormseeker. Jaspera gets us to Volatile, Arsonist, and Werewolf Packleader quicker. Reckless Stormseeker. They're not attacking. Well, they could double up the counters on the 1 Luminarch. We're not going to block with the Jaspera. But it means we can't sack the pack leader either. But this may deter them from attacking us, because they think I may actually double block. We'll see. We'll see how aggressive they are. They have a pretty big advantage right now. They shouldn't be willing to trade a Luminarch here. Nice. Nice. And now we're slowed down. That's pretty much the game. 3 Luminarchs against my completely jank mulliganing draws. I don't think we can come back from this. I'm not going to block yet. We're going to get a more damage block next turn. Oh, perfect. Yeah, sure. And no attacking. We're dead. There's no 2 ways about it. There's no way we can win this right now. I mean, they get the perfect amount of land. They get the perfect, you know, and we get no Blizzard Brawls. We get, you know, can't even get a pack leader out. And they play it super safe, but I don't even think we can kill. Yep, that's the game. Yeah, we can attack with that. We could just get nothing, though. Guess I'm going to concede. Okay, we're on the draw. This is livable. Jaspera. We don't have another play with it, though, which is the problem with these Sentinels. Sometimes I just wish I had a prosperous innkeeper in here. I don't know. Okay. We're not going to Blizzard Brawl. We're not going to do anything. No point in attacking. Not wasting a Blizzard Brawl. See what they got. Looks like some sort of Azorius kind of control deck, right? We got lots of ill-tempered loners coming, so if they want to spend a Jawari or a counter spell here, then that's totally fine. Divide by 0 is also okay. No attacks. We go for land. Our Blizzard Brawl is mostly dead here, but I'm still not going to spend my time even casting it. Get rid of a 1/1. I think we go ill-tempered loner first now. They didn't Jawari. If they had a Jawari, they would have Jawari'd there. They don't have a Jawari. Unless they just top-decked one, right? Yeah, we could Blizzard Brawl 1 now. It's a dead card anyways. They have almost nothing in here. So better just to get a blocker out of the way. Yeah. I don't really want to do it. Nah, I'm not doing it. Changed my mind. It's like 1 damage difference. And what if they are running something that's a little bit off meta, right? And also they can just waste it because they have mana, which is exactly what they would have done there. I would have just wasted the Blizzard Brawl. Better to do it when they're tapped out or something. And maybe for a little more effect. Okay. We cannot double cast anything, so we go right back to the well here. They've got a very good amount of... I mean, they mostly carry that kind of stuff anyway, so that's usually what their hand's made up of. They have a Syncopate. Okay. Now we can Blizzard Brawl and do something. Might as well now. They have another Fading Hope. I mean, it's now we have a second as well, right? So 2, 3, they have 5 cards. At some point, they're going to want to dig with a Deluge. And they're not going to be able to, you know, keep that up and Deluge, right? So we just keep putting the pressure on them. We can Tovolar's Huntmaster. I still think I'd rather Ill-Tempered Loner, though. They Deluge, yeah. See what they got. They're at 5 land, 6 land. They haven't foretold anything, though. So no Doomscars. I mean, they could have a Doomscar. They've had to spend their mana every turn. So weird. I've never played against anyone who's used this card, and now I've seen it multiple times today. Someone's in the play queue, but... Okay, so we only have 1 land. We can play a Tovolar here, right? And then attack and get some cards, and then play our land. Yeah, shields are down, right? Shields are down. They technically have 1 mana, so let's do this. Getting a good hit in. They're gonna need... yeah. I could have pumped that up, I guess, if I'd done it right. Like, really? Okay, let's see what they got. If they have a Doomscar, they're gonna use it here. And then I'll play a Volatile Arsonist. Okay, Devastating Mastery. They destroy their entire... Right? Destroy all non-land permanents. Confused. What am I missing? Okay, so I guess we go Volatile Arsonist, right? We can always burn down the house next turn to get extra damage in. Or do we go Tovolar's first? I kind of like putting the pressure on right here. Burn down the house can get us there next turn, right? We're looking at 10, 13 damage. Destroy all non-land permanents. Okay. Keep applying the pressure. I think Tovolar's Huntmaster here. It resolves. Nice. Yeah, this card's seen a lot of play. It's going to be a very strong card for these type of control, these Azorius control decks. Pretty good. They get a mascot. They've had a really perfect draw against us. With just enough counters, just the right amount of counters, one memory deluge, which is really good, right? Pretty much everything they needed. Okay, we can burn down the house here, I guess. It's still night. Okay, so 5, 8, 9 land. We cannot do both. Which is better? We get a 7/7, doesn't get us anywhere, right? I guess we burn down the house. Or do we burn down the house for blockers? We can get ourselves to only 2 damage and we can dish 3. Tovolars means... Yeah, let's do this. Tovolars first is better. It's weird how everyone's just started using this. Oh, it's indestructible. I never noticed that before. Duh. Come on, James. Read the card. Interesting. Maybe CGB played this card recently. Yeah. They deluge again. Yeah, just the perfect amount of cards from each, little subsection, right? Let's get some card draw. Let's get some counters. Let's get Sunset Revelry in the beginning. Let's get, some Divide by Zeros and some Fading Hopes. I mean, they've dug pretty hard now, so not surprising they've got it by now, but in the beginning, right? We needed a faster start. And that'll be it. It's okay. Yeah, that's really nice. Again, I'm going to have to mulligan. God. The amount of times this has happened to me today while testing this deck and while playing on Ranked Ladder, it's amazing that I'm well above 500. Somehow I've miraculously pulled it off. But this has been an awful, annoying day. I can't keep that. I mean, it's completely useless. I guess we have to get rid of our loner. And run the draw. Perfect. Pretty good card. Pretty good new card. We get no turn 1 play, which is really nice. We also get no turn 1 land. That's good advantage. I mean, often they're going to have a pack leader here or something on turn 2, though. The Werewolf pack leader, not the Ascendant. There's too many damn pack leaders now. Prosperous Innkeeper, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Jaspera Sentinels. They just, yeah, I think they need to come out, actually. Okay, let's get her going here. Holy. Okay, there we go. So what do we want to do first? Either one is totally fine, right? we're going to wait here because we want to play a Tovolar and get card draw. We're not willing to trade here. I don't think they're going to trade, but sometimes they are going to trade here. Depends on how this deck is structured. Like if it's actually, yeah, something random, maybe they don't trade. But still, I think it's better to not trade here. Oh, and they go for an attack? Please do that. Please do that. Okay, so now we're actually, because of how things have worked out, we're going to go Reckless first. They're not going to be able to wipe us here. We're going to go Reckless and then Tovolar and Blizzard Brawl next turn. We're going to draw a bunch of cards and surprise them, hopefully. We will attack with the Reckless Stormseeker here. Because I don't think they're going 2 for 1 here. We'll see, I guess. Yep. Stole it. Stealing it. And then Tovolar, hopefully they tap out here. So I don't think they play counter spells in this. Oh, they play a Wrenn and 7. Interesting. So they get a 4/4. Which we actually don't give. We don't care at all. So what do we do though? I can Blizzard Brawl. Yeah, I just Blizzard Brawl Tovolar and then give him. Let's give him haste. Okay, let's actually just think about this here first. We don't care about Wrenn and 7 this early. We want cards, right? We want to get to this. Yeah. Let's get some cards. We should be able to just overwhelm them. There's no way they should let Tovolar through there. And we draw 4 cards. And do 10 damage. That will do. That will do. They steal a Tovolar. They steal a tapped Tovolar. Okay. We can go Howlpack Piper. They have a 2/2 here. They keep like bluffing that attack for no good reason. Okay, so what do? We get a Faceless Haven for sure, right? And then we play a Howlpack Piper and we get pumped up Ascendant Packleaders and we get so close to killing them. And then next turn we can bring in a Huntmaster with the Piper. So if we go here, that's a 3/2. They're dead, right? They block 3 and we get 8. Should be good. Striking hard there. Whew. All right. Just enough.